As I have stated on occasion, Ghana no longer wants to be dependent on the production and export of raw materials, including cocoa beans. We intend to process more and more of our cocoa in our country with the aim of producing more chocolate ourselves, because we believe that there can be no future prosperity for the Ghanaian people in the short, medium, or long term if we continue to maintain economic structures that are dependent on the production and export of raw materials. We intend to add value to our raw materials, industrialize and enhance agricultural productivity. This is the best way we can put Ghana at the high end of the value chain in the global marketplace and create jobs for the teeming masses of Ghanaians. It is for this reason that my government continues to put in place a number of measures aimed at attracting investment into Ghana, as well as stimulating growth of the private sector. We have succeeded over the last 3 years in ensuring that all our macroeconomic indices are pointing in the right direction. Cut our fiscal deficit, introduce a monetary policy that is stabilizing the currency and reducing significantly the cost of borrowing, and have introduced a raft of tax cuts which are bringing relief to and encouraging businesses. These interventions have led to Ghana recording an annual GDP average growth rate of 7% since 2017, making us consistently one of the world's fastest growing economies during the period. We have one of the most business-friendly economies in Africa, evidenced in our status as the largest recipient of foreign direct investment in West Africa. Ghana has also been selected to host the Secretariat of the African Continental Free Trade Area, a market of some 1.2 billion people with a combined GDP of US 3 trillion American dollars. It is the world's largest free trade area since the formation of the World Trade Organization. Our goal is to make Ghana the hub of trade in Africa, and thus serving notice on Swiss investors to take advantage of the growing business-friendly climate in Ghana and of our unique position as host of the AFCFTA Secretariat to set up joint venture enterprises in our country and thereby access this huge market that the free trade area presents. Excellencies, Madam President, I'm pleased to inform you that our country is fully committed to a democratic present and future where respect for individual liberties and human rights, the rule of law, and the principles of democratic accountability are at the core of our body politic. Ghana stands shoulder to shoulder with Switzerland in our joint determination to promote and protect human rights across the globe. I'm hopeful that as we shape the future of Ghana and position Ghanaian enterprises to compete effectively on the world stage, we have friends such as the Swiss Confederation to support us in this objective. We are determined in Ghana to ensure that succeeding generations of Ghanaians do not become victims or pawns of the international economic order, but her beneficiaries. Indeed, the project is a Ghana beyond aid, a Ghana which has discarded a mindset of dependency, aid, charity, and handouts, and is charting a path of self-reliance in her progress, fashioned out of the intelligent and disciplined use of her considerable human and material resources.
It's a big day. It's a day to celebrate. It's a week, it's a month, it's a year to celebrate. The news, I don't know if you heard, but Ghana decided to say we are no longer exporting cacao to Switzerland and all the European nations that have been caking off the chocolate industry. Globally, the chocolate industry is worth 102 billion. Ghana sees 2 billion. And then it creates a legacy that Swiss chocolates are the best, and all these chocolates from European countries are the best chocolates. I can't wait to get Swiss chocolate. Try it. But little did I know, that shit was coming from Ghana and other African nations. And that is our story, but our story is now being flipped. And my prayer is that Ghana is not the first and only country to do this. We need to do the same thing that OPEC does with oil. What it'll look like is this. The multiple exporters of cacao, Nigeria included, will definitely make damn sure that we form our own controlling body so to control the market, control the policies, and control how cacao is being exported. They do the same thing with oil. We'll do the same thing with cacao, and we should do it with every single product that's coming under our land and under our soil. Because at the end of the day, we're not here to just fight for equality. Nobody else is fighting for equality. I don't know why we are the stewards of that. I'm fighting to win. Switzerland was fighting to win. All the European nations exporting cacao or receiving cacao and refining it, we're fighting to win. So I'm looking at this like as the first of a domino effect that will happen in Africa. Inshallah, this is what will happen. Cacao will be the first product that Africans are like, nope, we're not going to participate in your neocolonialism. And this will expand all the way to even the products that some of the tech industry have, like cobalt and everything that's coming out of the Congolese earth. That's our God-given earth. We have a God-given right to own the means and the end and to give our gifts to the world as we see fit. That's what we're fighting for. And it's a long journey that we've been on. At the turn of the century, King Leopold saw that we were going to be driving automobiles everywhere. And what do you need to drive automobiles? Rubber. So King Leopold forced the Congolese citizens, enslaved them, and threatened them, and said, I'll have my soldiers come and amputate you and kill your family if you do not work for free on a rubber plantation. That's what African colonialism was like. I know it sounds familiar. For those of you who are a descendant of enslaved Africans on this soil, it's the same story. The same kinds of things were happening in colonialism. And we got to know that, so we know that we both are experiencing trauma. Those of us who have come from slavery and those of us who have come through colonialism. There were two types of strangling and chokeholding a large group of people. This is a big moment. I'm fucking happy about it. I really am. Like I can't believe our generation is in this time. And I really think we did it on purpose, and some of the shit happened by accident. By niggas posting a picture of themselves on Instagram while they're in Accra, while they're in Nairobi, while they're in Cote d'Ivoire. And that makes us more aware of what's going on. So today is the day to celebrate for black and brown people, for indigenous people all around the globe. This is the moment. These are the times for us to seize our rightful place.